Hey guys, I'm back here for another video, and I'm here to show you my updated Blu-ray collection video. Well, at least the Marvel and DC. I mentioned in a previous video that there's not a whole lot of additions to the collection just because of lack of collecting. I've been collecting other things other than movies, but there's enough in here for an updated collection video. So let's get to it. Alright guys, here's the updated setup. It's a lot smaller of a setup than we had previously, but I'm still getting set up into the new apartment. Things are going to be moved around, but this is what we got so far. So if we get in here, you guys have seen these before. Here's the Spider-Man Trilogy Digibook, the Amazing Spider-Man Duology Digibook, and the original Dark Knight Trilogy release, box set release. Here's Captain America, the First Avenger Unlimited 3D Edition. 4K for Captain Marvel. These are in chronological order. Here's Iron Man in that new, or that original slip. Iron Man 2, Blu-ray DVD. It's pretty sweet. The Incredible Hulk. The limited 3D edition of Thor. Fortunately, it's got that rip on there. Here's the basic Blu-ray for Avengers. I did have the 3D version, but I don't have that anymore. Its slip is actually back there, but here's the 3D of Iron Man 3. Thor: The Dark World with the sleeve on it. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of these are actually 3D and 4K. I think there's only a few that are just basic Blu-rays. Avengers: Age of Ultron. Ant-Man, this one's finally got the slip. That was one that I was waiting on for a long time. Captain America: Civil War. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Black Panther. Spider-Man: Homecoming on 4K. Doctor Strange. Let's get a better angle over here. Thor Ragnarok. Sorry. Ant-Man and the Wasp with that lenticular slip. That's pretty cool stuff. Finally glad I finally have that in the collection. Next up, we've got Avengers: Infinity War. Avengers Endgame is still sealed. Got that back in September. It took me a while to get my hands on it, but finally did. Spider-Man: Far From Home. This is the Avengers Steelbook that I did the unboxing for. Somebody out there's got that digital, which is pretty cool. The original Incredible Hulk release. This re-release with this comic booky slip, which I believe the Steelbooks came first. Steelbook versions of those, but I don't know. I think I prefer slips over Steelbooks, to be honest with you. But here's the re-release of the Incredible Hulk with these matching slips. I stopped collecting them because I haven't decided whether I was going to finish the first two phases in this original Blu-ray release, or to go for getting rid of these and then getting the 4K, but you can't get the 4K for the Incredible Hulk, so I haven't made up my mind yet. But Iron Man 2, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Next up, we got X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men United, X-Men: The Last Stand. This is the trilogy pack. I just don't have the case on it right now. X-Men: First Class, X-Men: Days of Future Past, X-Men: Days of Future Past Metal Pack, The Rogue Cut, X-Men: Apocalypse, X-Men: Origins Wolverine. Like I said before, I really love that slip. The Wolverine, basic Logan slip. And here's the Wolverine 2 movie collection. Over here we've got the 4K of Logan. Just let me get down a little bit lower here. Here's the Fox, I think, is this Fox Icons? I'm not entirely sure what release that is. I think it was a Fox Icons, but it might be wrong. I think it came out around the same time as some of these other ones, but Fox Icons Daredevil, pretty cool one. Here's my original Daredevil, not Daredevil, Deadpool, my apologies. They got messed up, gotta get a new slip for this. Deadpool 2. Daredevil, I really like these slips here. These are definitely Fox Icons, but I really like them, that's pretty cool. Elektra, I really like this one as well. I wish they would have done 2 separate ones for these ones, the Fantastic Four. It would have been nice to have them both on separate discs, or separate cases. But this is another good one. And I have yet to get the Fox Icons of Fantastic Four, the remake. Alright. Got Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3. These are the original, not the original, these are the Amazing Spider-Man 1 releases. So when the Amazing Spider-Man 1 was in theaters, these are what came out. Here's another Spider-Man 2 that's got a sleeve on it and it's still sealed. Here's the original release of Spider-Man 3. So the original Blu-ray releases of these had cases that look similar to this. So you could get them individually, you could get them in a box set, and then you could also get, like there's a box set that had the 3 jewel cases, and then there was a box set that was just 1 jewel case that had all 3 discs in it, and I do want to get both of those. And then when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was in theaters, we got this Spider-Man trilogy set, which in my previous video I said that this had 4 movies in it, which was incorrect. I meant 4 discs. And I think I also called it the Dark Knight trilogy. Every time I go back and watch that, it cracks me up. Here we get the Amazing Spider-Man. I wish that was, I wish this one had a thinner case on it, but it doesn't. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on 4K, which I don't think this really counts as a 4K. I think it's just upscaled to 4K. I don't think it's actually a 4K movie. Because I remember the original case said something like, I'm not sure. I'm not going to talk much on that because I probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I remember the original release saying something about 4K on it when it was just the basic Blu-ray. So I'm not sure, but I don't think that's an actual 4K. I think it's one of them situations where they just call it 4K. But here's the Spider-Man Legacy trilogy. Our box set with the Spider-Man trilogy and Amazing Spider-Man 2 duology. 1990s Captain America. The Blade trilogy. Really like this slip. Glad to have my hands on that. The Punisher. Punisher Warzone. Definitely want to get these on 4K. The Ghost Rider collection. And then here's the comic, or the other comic version of the Hulk slip. This one unfortunately got messed up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replace that, but here's the basic release. It's actually kind of funny, when I did the video, the previous collection video, I talked about how hard it was to find this, and it probably had to have been maybe a month later that I got my hands on this, and then this one. So it was hard to get that first one though. Here's Hulk versus Planet Hulk, Ultimate Avengers. Got Thor, Tales of Asgard, The Invincible Iron Man, and Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. Got Doctor Strange, which is, I actually like the Doctor Strange one. I like the Doctor Strange one, it's pretty cool. It follows the story of the movie very similarly, but even though that came first. Here's Kick-Ass. We've got Batman. We're going to start our DC collection here. We got Batman and Batman Returns on DVD. Superman Returns. Batman the movie. 66, I believe, was the release of this. Yep. The Superman movie. Here's the 9-film set of the Superman and Batman movies. And then one of my favorites is the 89 Batman Steelbook. 4-film set, Batman. And for some reason, this doesn't have a title on the spine. I don't know why, but we got Catwoman, which is still sealed. Watchmen. Jonah Hex. Green Lantern. And the Man of Steel Digibook. Go down here. Got Man of Steel. Batman v Superman. Suicide Squad. Wonder Woman. Shazam on 4K, still sealed. Joker on 4K. Want to watch that one, just gotta watch it again. Arrow Season 1. Flash Season 2. Season 1. This is Season 2, my apologies. Batman Year 1. Justice League Doom. Batman Under the Red Hood. All-Star Superman, which is a pretty good one, even though it left out a really cool part in the comic that I wish was in the movie. The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. Dark Knight Returns Part 2. And Assault on Arkham. The Lego Batman movie, and Lego Batman the movie. And last but not least, here we got the rest of the Dark Knight trilogy. We've got the Dark Knight Special Edition, which is like really sticky for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I try washing it all the time. It just collects on my hair and shit. Here we've got Batman Begins on DVD, The Dark Knight on DVD, and Dark Knight Rises. The basic releases of the trilogy on Blu-ray. Really like this slip. Dark Knight Rises. And then Steelbook of Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and also this second trilogy set. And all of it just fell. Get that to later. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. Until next time, true believers.